So that's the one thing. The other thing was the hazing. Like, thank God they changed it, because I was part of it. I'm not the guy that, and we had some bad stuff, but I was fortunate that our veterans they were crazy, and we did some, all the stuff you read about in the paper. There's some of that, but we didn't have the extreme.
Yep.
But some guys went through a lot more than that, and it's no good.
Yeah, well, the thing that, listen, here's the thing. People, these are things you can't talk about because everyone wants to pretend like this doesn't happen.
What's happened?
But it happens. It still happens because every couple of years, even as it's gotten way better, but I forget when it was. I think it was University of Ottawa. They had their whole program suspended because
2 years ago.
I think it was a hazing incident. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But so one of the years I played, they didn't even have a team. Right? Because they were suspended for the year. I'm almost positive it was a hazing thing. I don't want to talk bad about them if that didn't happen, but I think that's what it was. Anyways,
I think so too.
It still happens. There's things that happen. And even if it's not like when you use the word hazing, to me it's like it's a very negative. You're doing things that are like humiliating, demeaning, all those kinds of words to describe what you're doing to the young guys, right? And for me, when I went through junior, it was none of that. Like there was, we had our little rookie party thing, and we did little events and little games and whatever. But everyone, for the most part, could just like opt out if they were uncomfortable doing whatever they were doing. And there was nothing that was like way over the line where it was something like borderline criminal or any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it is the reality that these things still happen. And when you're a young guy coming in, you need to know that you're going to be in that situation. You're going to have the rookie party, and you're going to have to deal with what happens at the rookie party, right? Yeah. And that doesn't mean that you need to participate in things that you're really uncomfortable with, and you need to have enough confidence to be able to stand up for yourself when it's something that you feel is over the line for you. But at the same time, there's again, like there's a line to be drawn where there's certain things that you can do that are just stupid and funny that aren't harmful and whatever, and you can like participate in those ones because you still want to be part of the team, right?
Yep.
But if it's something where you got, a 20-year-old beating you down and making you do things that are over the line, like that's something that you need to be able to get yourself out of, right? And you need to be able to do that. And you might not be so fortunate. Like when I was in my last year, I actually had the party at my house. And I was one of those guys where we had our little games and whatever, nothing over the line. But we said to all the young guys at the start, like, hey, if you do these things, like it's funny and cool and we like it, but if you don't want to, like, I'm not going to make you do whatever. If you don't want to do it, like do whatever you want, right? And at the same time, these are 16, 17-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
So it's when we talked about this the first time, we talked about like it has the potential to be a dangerous situation.
Very.
Right?
Yeah. Like all the stuff that if anybody's read or that stuff happened. And it's stupid, and it's the real sad thing is that there was coaches that knew it was going on and even somewhat participated in it, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Seriously.
I mean, as an adult, but so that there was stuff that was ridiculous, but so as to your point, or let me say this first, dangerous. So when our rookie party, I was like nervous as it's a party. Oh my God, it was people that outsiders at the party, that aren't on the team, girls that weren't. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And we had these games where we had to drink. I don't know. I know we had to start with beer. So I've got right from a kid, I got a stomach like a billy goat. Okay, just whatever. It's like nothing. It's like a steel trap. So I'm pounding these beers, and wow. Like we had to.
Yeah.
Which this is not the worst thing in the world, by the way. No, like that we went through in rookie party. But we're pounding these beers, and then it was it wasn't vodka, it was tequila. So this tequila, cups like this, like shots in one glass. Okay, down these. So the tequila comes, and I go, I can't even drink it. I can't.
Yeah.
Don't do it. So I'm pounding these, but the thing is the next day, I woke up. I was sick for a couple of days.
Yeah.
It was dangerous. And the thing is that for the older guys, doing that to a young kid, it's poison, man. You could literally kill someone.
Yeah.
And it might sound like I'm a soft guy or something. It's so dangerous. Well, and here's the thing. Guys that I played with This is really funny now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know one guy that I played with or against that when we talk as adults, look back and say that weren't, number one, scared of and felt really uncomfortable as kids, just like everybody else.
Yep.
And stuff like that, think it's stupid. They always think it's stupid, but it happened.
Oh,
so
yeah.
the league is better, way, 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 way better now, thank God.
Yeah.
And the beautiful thing now is there's a place like when I would have played in the 80s and coached in the 90s, would have been totally unacceptable to rat your guys out or to talk about need some help mentally, or someone did something inappropriate.
Just to say anything.
I couldn't say anything. But now it's like, if you don't, like, you're the dummy.